Hey everyone, it's God forgive me. Welcome back to the channel. We're still in High Realms. We got the new update. Let's take a look at it. It's called the Timberbane Update 5.0. Let's look at all the cool new things they have. They got the new Timberbane axe. That's this little guy right here. Is it a weapon? Is it a saw? We'll find out today. We got the new feather glider. That's this right here. We got the new two swords, the Jelly Blade and the Silvan Edge. That's these two guys right here. And then we got some new slimes, new drops for the slimes. We got some new ores, got some petrified wood, a couple new drops for trees, feathers, and acorns. We got compressed coal, so a new block, a new mob block, and also some quality life enhancements centered mainly around the underlings. So diving right in, first we got the feather glider. Outside of it looking really cool, it's got a really awesome use. It just jump and you glide. So instead of me, for example, having to go through my castle to get to the other side of my island, I can just dash here while gliding and get to the other side of my island without having to go through my castle. So a nice little cool way to get a nice little shortcut. In order to craft this, let's go ahead and go into our sawmill. Feather glider, it takes griffin feathers. These are found by cutting trees. They are pretty rare. It took me a little while to get these. Some people are getting a lot luckier than others. It does take rope. This is a new type of crafting item as well. It only takes 3 cloth to go ahead and create, which I believe is over here at the workbench. Let's see, is that where this is? Yep, right here at the workbench. It just takes 3 cloth, not too crazy. Going back. So, and then it just takes a petrified ash wood, which we'll talk about. It's a new type of wood that you create from ash wood. So again, it's really cool. Let's go ahead and show the new use that they really have for it right now when it comes to why this has been added, outside of just really the funness of just running around. I can't wait to see what obbies are used that people make on their island with these. It's gonna be so much fun. So now that we're in the forest, let's go show you where this is going to be mainly currently used, outside of just being a great way to travel around your island or the areas, is this thing. So we got a tower here now in the forest, right up in the Ashwood area. You're going to find that, oh no, our favorite cloud obby is gone. So the only way to get a shortcut to Grim now is by climbing up this rope. And then taking our glider, and we're going to go ahead and glide our way to Grim. Look, we're slowly descending, and if you unequipped the glider, you fall. So that's the glider. Very cool. Looks really cool as well. I love this. We got the Timberbane, a new high-powered axe. That's this cool little guy right here. Let's go ahead and check out and see what he can do. Alright, so we're in the forest. Now, the description for the Timberbane is it a weapon or is it a saw? So, with that being said, that makes me want to go ahead and test this on some mobs too. So, but first, let's compare it to a diamond axe. So, diamond axe, we got 1, 2. One hit alone takes about half the health of an oak tree. Let's try the Timberbane. Oh yeah, that's 3/4 of health. So, much more powerful. So definitely the best axe currently in the game. Now let's test this whole is it a weapon thing. So let's go find ourselves a mob to kill. And we got some slimes. How much damage you do? We got 10 damage. Alright, well you know what? Let's go ahead and see what this thing can do to all different types of enemies. Is it 10 damage to all enemies? Does it have any kind of boost? Let's go find out. In the mines. Hey, why is my head not loading? Oh, well, hey, look. Face reveal. 10 damage to gizmos. 10 damage to rattles. 10 damage to munchers. Looks like 15 is the critical strike damage. 10 damage to flamelets. 10 damage to blue flamelets. Yep, 10 damage here on some Dark Fang spiders. Just 10 damage to Arachnella. Alright, that's all of them. So that's the Timberbane. We know that it is currently the best axe in the game, doing quite a lot more damage than the Diamond Axe. As well, it also does 10 damage on any mob, 15 damage for a critical strike. So definitely solid. Looks really, really cool. So in order to craft your Timberbane, you have to go to your forge. Go ahead and find it here. And here it does take quite a few new items. Compressed coal is new, the rhodium ingots are new, and the ancient slime core is new. Diamond axe, nope, you just gotta sacrifice one of those. If you don't have the material to craft a diamond axe, remember you can buy one at an NPC in the Citadel. Alright, moving on, we got the new Jelly Blade sword. So, you know what, with that being said, we might as well just dive right into the whole new slime aspect of this. There's a lot to do with slimes in this update. So here we are back where the slimes are. They've added a few more slimes. Now here's the new Jelly Blade. Now it does 2 times damage to slime creatures. So let's go ahead and use it. And oh, look how cool that looks. Look at that. That is so solid. Now, so we got a slime core here. It's doing 160 damage. So we know that 80 damage is its normal base, which does make it stronger base than a Twilight Sword, which is really significant. That's amazing. And here's our first new addition to the game. Oh, there's 2. Oh, look, we got both of them. So they all decided to come to the party. Come on over here. Come over here, Pinky. All right, we got Pinky in the brain here, and the big one is the Ancient Slime. The little one, of course, is a pink slime. They are now added to the game. Now, if you're wondering how do you find these, the cool thing about this update is now if you kill a slime, it doesn't automatically come back as a regular slime or a slime gore. When you come and kill these guys over here, now there's a chance for them to spawn as one of these 2 as well. So we're going to go ahead and kill a pink slime. Oh, and you saw there's 240 crit strike damage with a slime, which of course makes me believe it's 240. It means 120 is its normal crit damage. We're going to go here and kill the ancient slime. So a lot of still green goo. A lot of drops are the same, but now we got some new drops. So let's go over these new drops. There is the ancient slime core. This is dropped by the ancient slimes, the big ones. Being honest, I would say out of all my drops, this is probably the rarest one yet out of all the slimes. Some people might feel like it's sapphire. It might be, but from my initial playing around in between my alts, I've gotten a lot more pink sapphires than I have gotten of an ancient slime core. Now, going on, we got the pink sapphire. Of course, that makes the Jelly Blade. We got a new pink slime block, pink slime core. That's the mob block. And then we got an actual pink slime block. All right, let's see what it takes to craft one of these Jelly Blades. Let's go to our forge. We're going to go ahead and click on it. We're going to see it takes a lot of the new material that you get from pink slimes. You need to have 1 pink sapphire, 128 pink goo, 1 pink slime core. All of these drop from the pink slimes. And of course, you need 1 elastic essence, which can be dropped by any slime. So, not too hard to create for a very solid sword. All right, now we're going to check out our new Silvan Edge. It is a deadly sword forged from petrification. Let's go see what this can do. All right, we got 62 damage. Where's the critical strike damage? That's the question. Let's find it. 93 damage is the critical strike damage. Let's go test it on all the mobs now, just to make sure there isn't some hidden perk to this sword. Nope, same for Grims. Alright, let's try it on a spider. Yep, 62 damage base, so that's the same. Let's try it on our Arachnella. Yep, 62 damage base. Let's try it on some mine creatures. Testing on the Gizmo, 62 damage. Rattles, 62 damage. Munchers, 62 damage. Normal Flamelets, 62 damage. And blue Flamelets, 62 damage. So, doesn't look like this has any boost to any type of specific mob. I mean, 62 damage is still solid, but my personal preference, I would stick with a Twilight Sword. But man, does that design look beautiful. Oh, I love the way the sword looks. Alright, next we're going to check to see what it takes to create a Silvan Edge. We're going to go to our forge. We're going to click on the Silvan Edge. It looks like it takes a lot of the new wood that we'll go over here shortly, the Petrified Woods. Looks like it's 1 of each, plus 16 amber, which is a new ore that you can find in the forest. All right, and to get petrified wood, you need to go to the sawmill here. We're going to go ahead and look up petrified, and here's all 6. Now, it does take 256 of each wood to create a petrified version of it, and you do have to unlock this. It's not automatically granted to you to be able to craft this. You have to go to your masteries, got to go to the forest, and as you can see here, each wood type has a level 21 now petrified version of that wood. So if you haven't done this already, make sure you check out my AFK wood video, or get just a enchanted axe that has some reach, and you can go ahead and get that leveled up pretty quickly here. There's our pink slime mob block. It doesn't do anything special. It's a mob block. It looks sweet though. We love to display them. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and test out the new 2 slime blocks. This is our normal slime block, and you can see it gets to right about the top of this tower door here. Then we're going to go to the pink slime block, and it doesn't seem like there's any difference. Now, I mean, I'll get off and get back on just to be safe. Yeah, nope. I mean, looks like just for decor, pink instead of green. Alright, moving on to ores. First, we got the new amber ore. Let's take a look. This can be found right here in the forest, right behind this waterfall, right across from where the fishing pier is. See, not too bad to mine it, and pretty quick area to go ahead and get these pretty quick and leveled up so you can get that block. Alright, the next and second ore that was added to this game, we got to go ahead and find the rhodium ore. It is found in the diamond area in the mine, so let's go ahead and get over there. Alright, so we're in the diamond mine area. Oh, looks like we got some people already mining here. So they have replaced the silver here. Now there's the rhodium ore block. It does have some pretty decent health, so it does take a while to go ahead and break this up. And there you go. Alright, next we're going to talk about 3 new blocks that have been added. We got the rhodium block, which is created by rhodium ore. Looks really nice. It's very smooth looking. We got the amber block. I mean, it's almost glowing. This is such a cool color. I love it. And that's made from the amber ore that you found in the forest that we talked about. And then, of course, the compressed coal is a new coal block that is, God, so jet black. It's really cool. I'm sure a lot of people are going to find really cool use for this. And that is created by taking a lot of coal and apparently compressing it. Now, there is also, of course, rhodium ignites. You can make that at the furnace. Just by, of course, putting rhodium into the furnace. But yeah, this is 3 very cool new blocks added to the game. Alright, now finishing out our update here in the last section, we got the quality of life. It's mainly centered around underlings. You're going to see that they now made it so that you collect the crops and seeds from the anchor block instead of the underling itself. This makes it a lot easier, so that way you can quickly gather what they've collected and then break the block if you have to need to reposition the block or maybe remove them. Maybe you're changing crops. And on the other side, we also have that they never share inventory anymore, so they fixed the bug where that they could share inventory if they're too close, and that they also behave more efficiently. So taking a look at that new update here, we got my nice little watermelon underling right here. So again, you can see I can't open up the inventory for the underling from here. I got to go to the actual anchor block. You can see, yep, I can go ahead and grab right here. The seeds would also pop in here. Now, this right here, oh, look, there's a seed right there. The equipables, they are not currently in the game. This is most likely for a future update. I'm guessing, if you may mean speculate, it's going to be things that make them even better. So I'm excited to see what they do with this and what improvements can be made to them. But yep, really cool update. Alright, one more quick word of caution here. If you have a whole farm like this full of underlings and you're trying to use the Moolah scythe to max out your masteries, I wouldn't recommend having these underlings up, because it does seem that since they are more efficient, it is causing some lag when it comes to the regrowth if you are trying to have a whole farm like this while also using the Moolah scythe and farming a bunch of crops. So just be mindful of that. You might find some lag in the growth time because of it. Finishing our list of items to cover on this update, we got the improved drop rates for springs and cogs. They basically doubled them. It's now 1% for springs, 2% for cogs. Should make it a lot easier now for people to get the materials needed to make that clockwork sword, whether it be for use or whether it be for collecting, or you're trying to make that Deathstalker blade. It should be a lot easier now. But with that being said, such a solid update overall. I'm so impressed that they were able to push something out like this out in about a week. can't wait to see what comes next. So many cool things down the line. DV did post a really cool poll asking what did we, the community, want. So it really kind of shows you what they're working on and what they're looking at prioritizing. So maybe the marketplace is next. But with that being said, I hope you found this valuable and that the information was great. If there's anything you want me to cover in the future, please let me know, or if there's anything I missed. But with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, night, and God bless. Thanks for watching.